Remember the early days of the internet, when everything was just starting out and the possibilities seemed endless? Everything felt new, exciting, a bit scary. It was a time of discovery, where every click could lead to something amazing or unexpected. That's what the world of cryptocurrency felt like just a few years ago. A digital frontier, uncharted and full of potential. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin. These names became synonymous with digital money. Transactions without banks, just peer-to-peer exchanges. It was the Wild West, full of promise and peril. No rules, just code. A place where innovation thrived, but so did risk. Some people got rich quick, riding the wave of this new financial revolution. Others, however, lost their shirts, caught in the volatility. Governments watched, unsure what to do. Should they regulate this new form of money or let it grow unchecked? Was this the future of finance or a recipe for disaster? The debate raged on as the world tried to understand and adapt to this new reality. Blockchain technology, the backbone of cryptocurrencies, promised transparency and security. It was hailed as a game changer for various industries. Investors from all walks of life jumped in, hoping to catch the next big wave. Crypto ATMs popped up, making it easier for everyday people to join the fray. But with great opportunity came great risk. Hackers and scammers saw a gold mine exploiting the unregulated space. Education and awareness became crucial. People needed to understand not just the potential rewards, but also the risks involved. As we move forward, the world of crypto continues to evolve. It's a journey of highs and lows, but one thing is certain: the Wild West of crypto is here to stay. Fast forward to now. The world has changed dramatically, and so has the way we handle money. Crypto is not a fad, it's here to stay. From tech enthusiasts to everyday people, everyone is getting involved. Millions use it. Billions of dollars are invested. The market is booming and opportunities seem endless. But with growth comes problems. Remember the Wild West? It was a time of opportunity, but also chaos and lawlessness. Eventually, you need a sheriff, someone to bring order and protect the people. That's where regulation comes in. Governments around the world are stepping up to the challenge. Governments are stepping in, trying to bring order to the chaos. They are working with tech companies to create a safer environment. The goal? Protect people, prevent crime, and maybe, just maybe, make crypto boring enough for your grandma to understand. Imagine a world where everyone, from the young to the elderly, can safely navigate the crypto landscape. It's a future where innovation meets regulation, creating a balanced ecosystem for all. Let's be honest, the early days of crypto were a scammer's paradise. Remember those get-rich-quick schemes? Yeah, most were scams. People lost their savings, sometimes their life savings. Regulation can help. Know your customer. KYC rules, for example. They make sure you're actually you, not some hacker in their mom's basement. It's not perfect, but it's a start. Here's the dilemma. Regulation often means less privacy. Remember those KYC rules? They mean companies and governments know more about your crypto activity. For some, that defeats the purpose of crypto. They want freedom from banks and governments, not more surveillance. It's a tough balance. Can we have security without sacrificing privacy? That's the billion-dollar question. Or should we say, the trillion-dollar question? Section 5. Uncle Sam wants to know U.S. regulations. The United States is diving deep into the world of cryptocurrency, trying to make sense of this digital revolution. With the rise of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and countless other digital currencies, the U.S. government is scrambling to establish a regulatory framework that can keep up with the rapid pace of innovation. The US is playing catch-up, trying to figure out this whole crypto thing. Business leaders and investors are eager for clarity, but the regulatory landscape is still murky. The government is trying to balance innovation with protection, ensuring that consumers are safe while not stifling the growth of this burgeoning industry. The Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, says, hey, some of this crypto looks like stocks, we should regulate it. They argue that many cryptocurrencies function similarly to traditional securities and should be subject to the same rules and regulations. This means more oversight, more compliance, and potentially more hurdles for crypto companies to jump through. Meanwhile, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, or CFTC, says, hold on, it's more like a commodity. We got this. They believe that cryptocurrencies should be treated like commodities such as gold or oil, which would place them under a different set of regulations. This approach could lead to a more flexible regulatory environment, but also one that might not offer as much protection to consumers. It's a regulatory turf war, and guess who loses? Yeah, probably us. The ongoing battle between the SEC and the CFTC creates uncertainty and confusion for everyone involved. Investors, companies, and consumers are all left in a state of limbo, unsure of what the future holds. Until a clear regulatory framework is established, the US will continue to struggle with how to handle the complex and ever-evolving world of cryptocurrency. Across the pond, Europe's take on crypto. Europe is trying to be the adult in the room. They've got M.H.S, the Markets in Crypto Assets Regulation. It's a big, complicated rulebook for crypto companies. Think of it like GDPR for your Bitcoin. It's early days, but M.H.S could set the standard for crypto regulation worldwide. Or maybe it'll be another bureaucratic mess. Only time will tell. The world is watching. Global impact. The US and Europe are big players, but this is a global game. China's cracking down on crypto, banning mining and trading. El Salvador made Bitcoin legal tender. Then things got complicated. The point is, what one country does affects everyone. We need global cooperation, not a regulatory free-for-all. Otherwise, it's just whack-a-mole with crypto scams. A crystal ball for crypto. More trust, less freedom. So, what does the future hold? Regulation might make crypto more boring, but also more trustworthy. Your grandma might even buy some Bitcoin. Please subscribe and share. But it could also mean less freedom, more surveillance. Imagine a world where every crypto transaction is tracked, analyzed, and maybe even taxed. Is that the future we want? The future of finance, a balancing act. Crypto is here to stay. It's changing how we think about money, finance, even the internet itself. Regulation is necessary, but it's a balancing act. We need to protect people without stifling innovation. We need to prevent crime without sacrificing privacy. It's a tough job, but hey, nobody ever said building the future of finance would be easy. Stay blessed and always be grateful. Please subscribe and share.